What's up, internet? Welcome back. This is Linder22. It's been a while since I've talked about the Atari VCS, so why am I talking about it now? Is it because of the games they recently announced? What about the price tag that we already knew about? Well, they did announce a release date, but when it comes to release dates, we know we can't be too sure. Actually, its release date is pretty interesting. It's really close to the next-gen consoles. So my question to you guys is, will the Atari VCS be an accidental purchase for those trying to buy their grandkids a brand new console? You know, the ones that those kids keep talking about. But when it comes to video games, Atari is the last thing that you can remember. And it's probably what those kids are talking about, right? But before I get into it, let me just remind you guys that this is a forum discussion video. So if any of you guys think that anyone will accidentally buy the Atari VCS, let me know down below for discussion and subscribe for more content. Now, before you guys think to yourselves that this is an I hate Atari video or I think the Atari VCS will be the next true gen console, that would be incorrect. If you see my past videos, you know that I don't think this is necessarily going to be a scam, but at the same time, I don't think that this has any merit to actually be on the market or any merit for anyone to actually pick this thing up. The only thing I truly hope for anyone who has backed up this project is that they get the product that they actually backed. The Atari VCS is actually a perfect example of having a solution trying to find a problem, so I'm not sure if there's ever going to be a true selling point for this thing. So I always think to myself, how do they plan on moving just the right amount of units to make their money back? For the longest, I doubted they wanted to make this a long-term effort, but then they announced the Atari token, so do they want to make this a gambling device? Maybe not at first, because at the moment, only retro gamers know about this Atari VCS, and the idea of it being a gambling machine makes us want to vomit. So maybe at first they want to market this as a next-gen console, when obviously it's not. They want it to sit on a shelf right next to the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. And then a grandparent comes wandering in through a Walmart looking at all three consoles and thinking, oh, it's Atari, I should probably grab this one up. Young Robert would love that. Honestly, just from first-hand experience, I know a lot of people who got a Wii U as a gift was because a relative didn't know any better. Not trying to diss the Wii U or anything, I enjoy the hell out of that console, but I think it's something to think about. All they need to do is release enough games to put right next to their console. And with that $400 price tag, it might look like a legit next-gen console. So yeah, maybe Atari wants to trick people who don't know any better that, hey, look, this is a next-gen console, $400. And maybe they'll look at that joystick and go, hey, I remember that joystick, I had that on my Atari. I wouldn't be surprised because, as we all know, Atari is not afraid of using these kind of tactics. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this could be a sketchy tactic? Or do you guys agree that the price is just fine and that they have merit to charge for two controllers that come in the box? Let me know down below, and if you like discussion videos much like this one, subscribe and I'll be back with more.